Hey friends, TUXX here. I have something super cool here for all you aspiring artists and media junkies just like me. This is the Pixel tablet with charging / speaker dock and an amazing pen. I've heard so many good things about this pen for art and just for all sorts of different types of editing and basic drawing purposes. This is a Penoval pen, okay? And we're going to open both of these two for you in this particular video. I will have links for both of these products right below, so be sure and click that link to get yours at the very best price. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the Pixel tablet first. Now, this comes in a really nice little box. I have to hand it to Google for making kind of a artistically pleasing box. It has a nice satin feel touch to it. Definitely a good heavy box. It feels like a piece of quality electronics, like the artwork on the front. On the back just has some basic barcode information. Nothing too major, not really specs or anything like that. Let's go ahead and open up the box here, and we'll pull off the top. Here we go. Oh, it's very tight. Very, very tight. All right, so inside here we have the tablet itself. We'll pull this out. There we go. And this one has been opened before, just FYI, just so you know. Let's see, we got the paper here. We'll put this down for right now to the side. Could be a little cleaner. Let's see here. And here is the dock. And what makes this really amazing is this is a really great, like a speaker dock. So you could actually, use this tablet and you could actually listen to music on it. You could draw on it with amazing pens, like the pen right here, and do all sorts of other cool things too. If you do presentations for work or things like that, it can be really handy to draw on the actual screen. And drawing on a phone, like a note and everything, is okay. But to use something bigger like a tablet with an actual quality pen is perfect, okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll pull out the power supply here, and the power supply is kind of a simple power supply. This is not USB though. That's one interesting call out. It looks like it has its own proprietary normal plug. Okay, so this is more like what you'd find with some other electronics maybe back in the day that didn't use standardized USB-C or USB or micro USB or whatever, but it's very easy to install. Basically just plug this in the hole right here in back, just like that. And this is a very sleek, very nice looking dock itself. I mean, it feels like rubbery and grippy on the bottom. This has like a soft touch material all the way around with a handsome little G right there in the back. And this is actually magnetic too, I believe. Those are the little docking chargers, and it feels very nice. We'll put this down here. I'm sure that'd be very handsome on anyone's desk. Interesting angle too. Now, looking from the side profile here, you can really see how steep that dock is. It definitely has an angle which is not represented in other docks. But it really looks classy, though. Like, I can see how with this dock on your desk, it wouldn't look odd, out of place. It wouldn't look like you're missing something. It really looks more like some kind of like Alexa speaker or something. The fabric gives it a very nice, classy touch, and it doesn't really look too weird. Now, with the tablet itself, we do have a corresponding 4 little dots right there, which we'll go ahead and I'm just going to drop this in place. It's my first time ever doing this with the Google. Let's see here. Does it snap in? Oh, it does. Look at that. So it holds it very nicely. And let's test the magnet here and just see. Giving this a little shake here, you can see this is going nowhere. The magnet is very strong. That's going to hold it in place. I'm not worried about this tablet sliding or falling or anything else. It's a good, strong magnet, very similar to the Microsoft Surface. Looks like we're at 75% here. I'm going to dim the lights a little bit so we can actually take a look here at the tablet in action. Okay, so after getting a Google account attached to this tablet, we are good to go. It definitely feels snappy. Like, I was just looking through this. I mean, it's all the normal Android Google things you'd expect, but it really feels responsive. I'm digging this little clock here too. It's pretty cool. And then from here, there's Google TV. You can navigate through here, see what's on Google TV. And of course, you have all your favorite things down here, such as YouTube. You can go there. We can go ahead and check out. Let's just quickly try and type in here, TUXX reviews. We'll check out our own channel here. Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, I'm going to talk about the NWA 306 and what it's like with 2 months. Can you believe that? 2 months of ownership and using it for 2 months pretty solidly. And I have to say, I still love this player, but the honeymoon is over just a little. It sounds really good. There definitely is some bass response built into this. Let me pause. I don't want to play someone else's content. But it sounds great. I can see how, like, listening to light music or something at your desk would be very acceptable on this particular unit. Similar to the sounding of, like, an Alexa with a little bit of bass put into it. So, really a big plus. But you know what? You're not here for watching YouTube videos on YouTube. You're here because you want to see the tablet in action. everything about this tablet is really good. Let me just disconnect it here. You see, seamless, man. When you take it off, seamless, magnetic, clicks right in place just like that. It does have a little bit of a hub, so when you stick it in, you can kind of feel it. I'm not going to go through every function of this tablet right now. I'm sure all you guys have used Google before and YouTube, etc., etc. But all in all, the picture of this is beautiful, and the sound quality of it is really good. But you know what I'm excited about? I am excited about this pen. Let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. Now in the back here, you'll see it does have a couple very important little messages for you. First off, this does have 4,096 levels of pressure sensitivity. And what that is if you're writing a signature or drawing hair, no matter what you're doing, oftentimes there's little nuances to the pen pressure and the amount of ink that a normal pen or pencil would put on paper, okay, or digital tablets, if you will. So this actually does anticipate that, and it gives you a really wide variety of levels of pressure sensitivity. If you ever, write your name on paper with ink, you'll probably notice like somewhere around the top of letters or the bottom, or as you twirl in cursive, if people do cursive anymore, I do, but it will actually be lighter in some spots and darker in other spots. And if you're doing handwriting analysis, experts in that field can definitely tell a fingerprint is very much a good example of what a pressure analysis signature is like, because they'll actually see the pressure as you write is kind of like a fingerprint on your finger, okay, and it's very easy for them to tell if it's an original autograph or not based upon the pressure sensitivity. And this gives you the ability to have 4,096 levels of pressure sensitivity. So that's a lot, okay? It's a really good pen. It means it's very detailed, and it will do a really good job for you. Now, next up here is palm reject, okay? What that is oftentimes as you're holding it, drawing, sometimes your palm or other parts of your hand will touch the pen, and this will reject that, which is very important to get the true, text that you want on the paper or the digital tablet, without any kind of weird, pressure from your palm, creating a false image or false data, okay? And then finally is fast charging. This is USB Type-C, and a 50-minute charge will give you 90 hours. 90 hours, that's a lot of time of work, okay? So basically 1 hour of charging, or less really, 50 minutes, will give you almost, 3-4 days worth of work. That is amazing. So really good amount of charge goes into this, so you don't have to worry about charging it over and over and over again. All right, let's go ahead and open up the box. Now, one thing not mentioned on the back here is the tip of this is actually a cone-like tip. And what that means is that when drawing, it's going to give you a truer actual image, okay? Oh, and this is great. It actually gives you an extra little tip here, which is great. It gives you a charging cable, and this is a USB-C to USB type charging cable. So you probably already have a lot of these, but it's nice when you get a new cord with a new device. I'm always a big fan of that. And this is the pen itself. Let me pull this out here real quick. We'll take a look. There we go. Feeling it, it feels really good in the hand. It does have a little bit of a flat, it's not perfectly round. It does have a slight flat surface, and that's really good for gripping it actually. So as you're gripping it to draw or to write signatures, that kind of thing, it allows you to really put pressure on it and really get that fast, accurate. You can do things fast, and it's nice and accurate because it's not going to roll or spin in your hand. I do like pens, styluses that have a slightly flat side to it. That really helps a lot. The pen itself is a good amount of weight. It doesn't feel too heavy or anything like that. There's a USB-C, so it's very easy. If you're not sure about this, it's your first time, you plug in like that. And of course, this gets plugged into your computer, laptop, tablet, accessory strip, whatever gives you USB power, cell phone charger. Like, there's a lot of ways of charging this pen. And it's great that it uses USB-C for that exact reason. Now, the top here does have a stylus that this can come out. Okay, so you can see this will come out, and then you can actually add the extra one here. So it's really nice. They do actually give you two with the actual kit, which is great. The top part here, this is not clickable. It's just a dead end there, although that might have a magic eraser. And let's go ahead, and you know what? I don't want to wait any longer. I'm going to boot up the tablet here, and let's give this a little try. Okay, this is a basic test. I dim the lights here so you can kind of see this. This is just a basic art program. This video is not meant to be an instructional video for doing art, but I may do something like that down the road. But I just wanted to show you the responsiveness of the pen. We can load this up here with the little color. There we go. Let's go ahead and just put like a highlighter in here. And from here you can see very responsive. Sometimes have a lag time. You can see that the minute I touch this, there's no lag. It's very good. And the pressure sensitivity is good too. You can actually draw on the side. Like, think of that being like a magic marker. Or you can do something more fine just with the tip. And of course, you can change the style here from the pen, whatever art program you have. You can easily change things up, which is very nice. This is just a fill color, but really good. I love the responsiveness of this pen. It feels excellent. Okay, so I've been having a little fun here, just doodling, if you will, and I tested a few different things, and I wanted to call out this pen is excellent, guys. Really, for doing small, like, autographs, signatures, that kind of thing, it's great. I love the fact that it does have pressure, so you can actually draw it, like, TUXX it, and then it'll do depth. Like, check it out. If I hold it there, it's going to go blacker, and then if you take the pen and all of a sudden start twisting it, you'll see that it does actually go to a different depth. Of course, you can change pens as you want to. Let me go ahead and clear that off. Let me take off a lot of this stuff. As far as lines go, it's very, very good. I think one of the most important things for me in a pen is just the fact it doesn't lag. You don't want to be lagging out as you're trying to draw something. So I love the way it can go. You can actually get depth going here. You see quick lines are more like a spray paint. Hold it there for a while. It saturates the ink, which is very good. So really good. Love the fact it has a lot of versatility to it. And if you're actually going to go ahead and do things like if you're signing documents or whatever, it's very good for actually doing signatures and will actually hold it excellent. Okay, so I've been playing here, doing some very, very rudimentary sketching, just playing. I'm really, more than anything else, just kind of testing the pen itself and as far as the thickness goes and how it works and any lag or anything. And it's really doing really well. Like, I think this pen is a fantastic pen and really can be used for a variety of different things. I love the fact it has a really long battery life, and I really love the responsiveness. And of course, you know, the fact that it does so many different pressure sensitive spots. It has 4,000 plus, you know, which is really good for drawing. And again, this is the most basic stuff. I've been watching, it's Christmas Eve, I've been watching Home Alone and just drawing like some basic things. So anyway, so far I'm really pleased, guys. I think this pen is definitely worth checking out. Okay, to recap, the combination of the Google Pixel tablet with charging dock and this pen is really fantastic. The fact that this Pixel tablet is very responsive, it works with a large variety of art programs, and these again are very basic sketches I was doing here. I mean, a real artist could do some amazing things with this product. And if you're just an amateur who's wanting to learn how to draw, that kind of thing, this is perfect. It's not super expensive, and the responsiveness and performance will actually help you become the best artist that you could be. Okay, now the pen itself is available by itself, okay, or you can buy them both from Amazon. There's separate links are right down below for you. But again, the pen, I love the fact it's, you know, it's got palm rejection. That's very helpful when drawing. Love the long battery life. It's fantastic, widely compatible with a lot of different types of different decks, you know, from Pixel tablet and more for sure. Click that link to get the full description of it. But so far, I'm real impressed, and I really love the way it writes. It really has a very smooth feel to it, and there's all sorts of different things you can do as far as drawing, or, you know, even just doing work things where you're drawing arrows and circling things that are a problem. Having a pen is very, very useful, you know, and if you think about a gift for that aspiring artist, this could really make their creativity explode and actually help them become a better artist very quickly. It's kind of a shortcut, if you will. So anyway, guys, check it out, guys. The link for this is right below. Click the link if you guys have any questions for the Pixel tablet or this wonderful Penoval pen. Let me know in the comments below, or shoot me a private message to tuxtoys@gmail.com. Email me, and you guys know I'm here to help, okay? All right, friends, I want to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.